How's it going, everyone? Data here, and welcome back to the final installment of the Can a Team of 2022 blank trophy nominees win the Stanley Cup? Today we're finishing off with the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy. This trophy is awarded to the player adjudged to have exhibited the best type of sportsmanship and gentlemanly conduct combined with a high standard of playing ability. This year, the winner was Kyle Connor, and as you can see by this image here, there were many players who received at least one fifth place vote, all the way down to tied for 66th place. But Kyle Connor had 122 first place votes, pretty much a runaway, I would suppose, as Slavin, who won it last year, had 31 first place votes, and he's the first runner-up. A close battle for second runner-up between Spurgeon and Marner. Then down the list, we have Zibanejad, Pavelski, Hughes, and further down the list we go. What's interesting to note in the Lady Byng is that very often, I believe every year that I can remember, goalies do get votes. Marc-Andre Fleury, one first place vote, a second place vote, two fourth place votes, and a fifth place vote, down in 25th place. Then you have other goaltenders like Freddie Anderson, other goalies who are getting votes for this trophy. They've never really gotten close, I don't think, to a runner-up or second runner-up to be an actual top three nominee. But goalies are here, so that's what allows us to have a very good team here with the Vancouver Nice Guys. As you know, I looked up in an article trying to find the nicest city in Canada, not easy to find. This article here said that Vancouver was the nicest. That's exactly what I based last year's Lady Byng Memorial Trophy team off of, so why not just keep them in Vancouver? We'll base them out of the Western Conference for once, since most of our teams have been based out of the Eastern Conference. But the team itself is made up of the top 18 players who received votes, all the way from Kyle Connor to Ryan Pulock, and the top two goalies who received votes, so Marc-Andre Fleury and Freddie Anderson. It is a 96 overall team, the highest rated team of all the award nominee teams we've done so far, so we've saved the best for last. Sorry, not Freddie Anderson, it's Jack Campbell. As Campbell actually finished above Fleury in 22nd place. My apologies for misreading that. 1 first, 1 second, 1 third, 1 fourth, and 4 fifth place votes for Jack Campbell. Only 3 defensemen though, so we'll have 3 forwards playing defense. Unfortunately, I guess more defensemen should have been having more gentlemanly conduct, I suppose. But these will be the overalls of the team itself. So the settings are good to go, injuries are turned off. Last year with the 2021 Lady Byng nominees, the team went 53-23-6, but lost in the second round in 7 games to the Maple Leafs, who went on to win the Stanley Cup. So we'll see if this team can do any better, and let's check out the lines. Alright, so here are the lines. I didn't read through all the nominees yet, so here they are on the side. If some of you enjoy listening instead of always watching, going through all the names here. The first line, just to the forwards, so we have Connor, Marner, and Zibanejad from numbers 1, 4, and 5 as the first line, with the first pair of defensemen being Slavin and Spurgeon. There's the top 5. 6, 7, and 8, Pavelski, Hughes, and Barkov. 9, 10, 11 being Goudreau, Matthews, and O'Reilly. Here's where I start to deviate a little bit because we have to figure out, I think the third pair D gets more ice time than fourth line forward, so I gave priority to them. Panarin will play second pair D as 12th in voting, paired with Ryan Pulock, who is 18th in voting. Then on the fourth line, Atkinson, Kopitar, and Fost, who are 15, 16, and 17, they'll play fourth line minutes, while on defense, we have Pedersen and Stamkos, who finished 13th and 14th. So I'm giving priority on 13 and 14 to third pair D, and then putting the guys who finished lower on the list, 15, 16, 17, as the fourth line forward. So there's the lineup. Special teams, all that stuff, I let the computer do it. But here's the lineup according to the votes for the 2022 Lady Byng. Goaltending, Jack Campbell has had more votes than Marc-Andre Fleury, but if I put Campbell as starter and then say auto-rotate goalie turned off, it'll be only Campbell playing. So unfortunately, due to overall, Fleury will get the majority of the starts, but not a huge deal because there's only the difference from 22nd to 25th place, only a difference of a few points in the voting as well. So Fleury and Campbell between the pipes, and this is a very high overall team. Sometimes these teams don't do exceptionally well. We saw that in 2021 they did. The bar is very high for these nominee teams. So let's see how the Lady Byng nominees do in a full season sim. Alright, so quite the year for the Lady Byng nominees as the Vancouver Nice Guys finish atop the NHL, winning the President's Trophy, a record of 52, 23, and 7. Funny that Vancouver Canucks were right below them, scoring 3.56 goals for per game. Very, very good, atop the NHL, absolutely, and only allowing 2.5 goals per game, best in the NHL as well. power play of 21.6% was third best in the league, and penalty kill percentage of 81.4. That's where it struggled. That's not one of the worst, but in the bottom half of the NHL. Scoring wise, the first line was great. Mitch Marner, 81 points in 82 games. Kyle Connor, the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy winner, scored 48 goals while only getting 18 penalty minutes. So great 80-point season from him. Austin Matthews, 42 goals, 76 points, and only 6 penalty minutes. So I could see him winning the Lady Byng in the simulation. Johnny Gaudreau, 70 points. Barkov, 63. O'Reilly, 58. Kopitar, 53. Pavelski, 51. Panarin, 47. Zibanejad, 44. Jack Hughes, a bit of a slow year from him despite the second line minutes, 38 points. Stamkos, 33. Atkinson, 29. Slavin, 26 with a plus 48. Foss, 25. Spurgeon, 18. Pulock 13. Pettersson, only 11 points playing on defense. Goaltending, Marc-Andre Fleury went 41, 19, and 3 with 4 shutouts, a 912 save percentage, and 2.35 goals against. Amazing. And Jack Campbell backing him up, went 11, 4, and 4, 908 save percentage, and 2.60 goals against. However, in the playoffs, it was a repeat of last year once again as the Lady Byng nominees dropped in Game 7 of Round 2, this time to the Avalanche, who went on to lose in 7 to the Oilers, who went on to win the Stanley Cup. Of course, in EA land, pretty much always the Oilers and the Maple Leafs in the Stanley Cup final, but we made it through the first round in 5 against the Blackhawks, then dropped in 7. In the playoffs, Austin Matthews was over a point per game with 13 in 12. Gaudreau point per game, 12 in 12. Barkov, 1 goal, 10 assists, 11 points in 12. Kyle Connor, the award winner, 10 points, 0 penalty minutes in 12 games. Same for O'Reilly at 10 points. Stamkos, 9. Pavelski, 7. Kopitar, Zibanejad, Marner, Panarin all with 6. Down the list we go for the points here, as everyone scored at least 1. Goaltending, Marc-Andre Fleury went 7, 5, and 0. Wow, with 3 shutouts, a 924 save percentage, and 2.03 goals against average. He did not deserve the loss in this one at all. I guess the scoring was just too much on the Avalanche. Checking the awards now, we did win the President's Trophy, which is a little bit of hardware. Very nice. Individual awards, we have Marc-Andre Fleury winning the Jennings. Very nice. Our Marc-Andre Fleury. Love to see that. This Lady Byng in this universe went to Patrick Kane this year, so none for the nice guys. Oh, and the Selke going to Alex Barkov. Hey, look at that. So the Selke team can't win the Selke, but the Lady Byng team can. So Barkov wins the Selke, Fleury wins the Jennings. At least that's the first time we've won any performance awards. We won the Masterton in one simulation, but that's pretty much it. I want to see the entire NHL here. Let me see. What did Patrick Kane do? 97 points while only getting 10 penalty minutes versus Austin Matthews, who had 76 points with 6 penalty minutes. Yeah, okay. I guess I can swallow that one. Patrick Kane winning the Lady Byng. I guess we could accept that one. A lot of players with low penalty minutes. Even the other Austin Matthews, Alex DeBrincat. A lot of players. Kucherov only 18 penalty minutes. McKinnon 14. The other Gaudreau 14. Pasternak only 8. So some players just do not get penalties in the simulation. And that does it, my friends, for all 7 of the 2022 award nominee teams. Some did better than others. Some went further in the playoffs than others, absolutely. Now the question will be, when you put all these teams against each other, which one will come out on top? So be sure to stick around for the upcoming live stream, which will be coming soon, not before July 10th. I can't hammer out an exact date right now. I have a lot going on. Family wedding and other events going on in my life here in the summertime. So I can't give you an exact date right now, but make sure that you're subscribed because I'll be putting out a post, an alert on the channel letting you know what day it will be. It'll always be in the evening, something like 7 p.m. Eastern, but I can't hammer out a date just yet. So be sure that you are subscribed to be made aware of when we do go live, and also do be subscribed for all the other series on the channel. As I've been saying in all of these award nominee videos, we have NHL 22 franchise mode, NHL 07 dynasty mode, coming soon MLB The Show 22 franchise mode, career simulations, and much, much more. So you don't want to miss out on any of that. Be sure to leave a like on this one. You know, be a nice person for the nice guys here who did so well winning the President's Trophy. Couldn't win the Cup, but we'll see if they can win the Ultimate Championship against the other teams. Leave a thought down in the comments here on YouTube or over on the Discord server, link in the description. What did you think about this one? And of all the award nominee teams, which one do you think will come out on top? We've seen a few not have crazy seasons, but go on to win the Cup or be in the Stanley Cup final. If you haven't seen all the award nominee videos just yet, I'll be putting a playlist at the end of this one in the end screens that you can click on to see any of the award nominee teams that you may have missed. So you can go ahead and catch up on those, and I very much appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the next one.